Today in the show, we're going to be quickly breaking down and looking at the diamond mural from Steven Universe in the episode It Could Have Been Great. So in the most recent Steven Bomb, in the episode It Could Have Been Great, we got to see 3 of the 4 diamonds. We got to see white diamond, blue diamond, and yellow diamond through murals. We've only actually seen 2 of them so far, but we saw 3 of their murals. In the 3 murals, the diamonds are holding spheres, and everyone's pretty much agreed that these spheres are planets, which means that blue diamond has rulership over 8 planets. White diamond has rulership over 14 planets and 20 moons, and yellow diamond has 7 planets and 14 moons. But there are some questions we have to ask. First off, yellow diamond is holding these 2 sparkly things, and no one's really sure what they are. Some people are saying star systems, some people are saying suns. Personally, I'm leaning more towards entire star systems, since from what we saw of yellow diamond, she seems very, very dominant, and it just kind of makes sense for her character. White diamond is also holding a circular glowy thing, and lots of people are debating about what it could be. Personally, I'm leaning towards the theory that it's actually a home world and white diamond is just the ultimate diamond. But there's also the theory that it's a sun, and there's also a theory that it's a star system as well, and it's just sort of white diamond star system versus yellow diamond star system. No one's entirely sure what it could be. There's also the possibility that it's a spirit bomb from Dragon Ball Z, or it's a peek into one of White Diamond's abilities, although actually that will be interesting. But by looking at these, we do learn that the 3 diamonds are not equal in terms of what they rule over. All 3 of them seem to have different jobs, and just because they're a diamond doesn't make them the same. Whereas, as we saw with rubies, all rubies are considered the same. So it's interesting to see that it's sort of a double standard going on there. Also, by looking at these murals, we can come up with a theory about which diamond would have had rulership over Earth. You see, the moon base is obviously on Earth's moon, which means they would have made these murals assuming that they were going to rule Earth, which means one of the 3 murals has to have Earth on it, which sort of brings blue diamond out of the equation because she doesn't have a planet with a moon. Which just leaves yellow diamond and white diamond. We don't know which one of these 2 it is, but I am leaning towards yellow diamond because we don't know anything about white diamond, but yellow diamond seemed to hate Earth a lot. Could it be that the Earth is the one thing that yellow diamond never got to have? The one thing that she wanted that she couldn't have and was taken away from her? It would just kind of make sense to me that yellow diamond would hate Earth after it being taken away from her. There's also the option that it was going to belong to white diamond and yellow diamond just has a bit of a destructive personality. We don't know. And finally, as any RPG player will know, when you have a group of 3, you have your tank, you have your damage dealer, and you have your support. And we can actually use the murals to figure out which one of the diamonds falls into which one of these categories. So yellow and white diamond have sort of a similar silhouette, but I'm going to assume that white diamond is the damage dealer based upon the spikes that are coming out of her body. Then we have to move on to yellow diamond. Now this U shape on her upper half sort of makes me think of a shield, but we can also look at Peridot and Jasper to figure out that she is actually the tank. If we look at Peridot and Jasper's abilities, it is very, very obvious that unless they were aided by tools, they were not that physically strong. They did, however, have a lot of defense, a lot of health, and a lot of stamina. In Peridot's case, she didn't have that much stamina, but she still did have a lot of defense and could just keep going and going and going, so I'm going to assume a lot of health as well. If the followers reflect the leader, that would make yellow diamond the tank. For blue diamond, we can't actually figure out much by looking at a mural, but we can figure out a lot by looking at her followers. Let's look at Sapphire first. She has the ability to see into the future. That is a pure support ability. You can't use future vision as an attack. You can use it to aid an attack, but it on its own, it's just, you can't be hurt by someone looking. Then we have Lapis. Now we do know that Lapis is one of Blue Diamond's followers. She was actually seen in Blue Diamond's court in Garnet's flashback, and she has control over the element water, which as far as we are aware is one of the building blocks of life. Water through the ages in real life magic, spelled CK, is actually considered a healing element. So as much as Lapis can use her abilities to attack, I would assume that they've actually got some kind of healing property that we haven't actually explored yet. There's also the fact that she has her wings, which in my point of view would imply some sort of angelic presence. So what does this mean for the future of Steven Universe? Well, it means the enemies have a very well-balanced team and they're going to be very difficult to defeat, but if they weren't, it wouldn't be an entertaining show, so I'm okay with this.
It's super effective!
Okay guys, that is it for today. So is there anything about the murals that I didn't talk about that you noticed? Please leave in the comments down below. And also don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more history videos. And also don't forget to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, support the show by checking my Patreon if you want to see bigger and better and more history videos. And also don't forget to subscribe to my vlogging channel if you'd like to start your day with me every single day. My name is Faust, this has been Exploring Comics, and it is super effective.